Cool. Welcome back to the channel, guys. The few people watching, as promised, we're doing today a HashBrown ranking from all the local Konbinis in Japan. Konbinis are a big deal. You find them everywhere. We went to our four local Konbinis, and we have a surprise Konbini at the end. But before I go further, I'd like to introduce you all to my companion, my ally, ShaunFine. He's going by ShaunFine.
Hello.
Thank you for coming with me today, Shaun.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So it was a bit of a expedition. I do apologize for the walking we've done today.
It's all good. It was fun.
So where did we go first? We went to
FamilyMart.
Yeah, FamilyMart right next to us. That was easy.
Yeah. 7-Eleven after that.
Then 7-Eleven. We checked out my basket pot, but they are disqualified for the fact that they don't have any hash browns. But to be fair, like you said, they are more like a mini supermarket.
Yeah.
Than a Konbini.
If they were gonna have any, it would be like frozen hash browns you throw in the oven or something.
And then we did discover. So yeah, our fourth one's out the window, but we did discover a new fourth. Should we introduce that later on or now?
I think we introduce it later. Yeah. And then we also have Lawson, which gave us quite the trek.
Yeah, so we went to our local Lawson. Usually they have it. It's quite good. This should be prime hash brown time in my experience. That's the kind of time I get it most of the time when I finish climbing. How many did we go to in the end? We went to like
the one closest to us, the one in the fancy building, the one across from the fancy building. And then, because then we went to the JP one.
Yeah, because we went to a little train station, and that tiny one of all of them was the one that had one.
Yep.
However, the packaging is different, but we'll touch on that later.
Yeah.
In order of collection, because some of them are going to be a little bit cooler and stale, we're going to start off with the FamilyMart. And I'm just going to double check we're still recording.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to test these on 4 scales out of 10. So taste, texture,
grease, and presentation.
Yeah, presentation / packaging. So it is taped at the top, but it says open on the side here.
Yes. Something I had never noticed before. I just always untaped it.
Maybe we should touch tips before we start.
We can do that.
Itadakimasu. Okay. A bit cold.
A whole different beast cold.
But we won't penalty it for the temperature, simply because tracking them down was too hard, and it's primarily Lawson's fault. Yeah, it's not bad.
I'd say a bit greasy.
Okay. Digest.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of 10, taste for FamilyMart, I give it maybe a 7. I think this is going to be like the base.
I love potatoes, so I also give it a 7.
I mean, it's going to be a base, like, average on what the rest are going to be based off of. Like,
it does. It will probably suffer for being first, but
yeah, we might have to knock it down a few pegs or raise it. We'll see.
Yeah, things will change as we go, I imagine.
For now, we'll both go for 7.
7 sounds good.
Texture. Obviously, it's been left for a little while, so it's a little bit softer than I think it should be. But texture, it's quite. Get it close to the camera. Quite chunky. Not bad. Quite stiff, despite being in there for a while.
Yeah. I give it like a 5 on texture.
Yeah, I'll give it 6. Have you got your phone?
I do.
Make a note of these for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go back in editing and check it, but
FM.
So FM, FamilyMart.
Taste, we said 7.
Agree on 7. Texture.
Text.
We'll do 5.5. We'll split in the middle.
Sure.
5. Grease. It is quite greasy. So we'll do the more greasy, the lower the score.
Fair
the less
enough.
Greasy, the higher the score. Because
I'd give it like a 4. Is kind of where I'm sitting at.
Yeah, I'd say 3.5 because I think 3.
So
we'll meet in the middle again. So I think it's quite greasy.
3.75, I think, is the rough.
Between 4 and 3.
Well,
like 3.5 between both of us. I give it 3, you give it 4.
Oh, okay. I thought you were giving it 3.5. Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Before we go too further with that, are you gonna try finish that now, or I was gonna come back to it?
No, we can come back to it.
We'll finish it. Yeah, won't waste the food.
No, of course not.
Oh, and the packaging.
Yeah.
I like it. It's interesting.
It is bright and colorful, which is good. It stands out.
It doesn't. I'm a bit confused about the reason why they have the tape and then the halfway split.
Well, I mean, tape's just so they can put it in. Halfway split's just for convenience of opening it. Because
I mean, it's very Japanese.
Yeah. Like
Japanese style. They just one entrance, they seal the entrance, then you have to make a new one. So I don't know. For me, it's just a little bit extra effort. I mean, I like the commodity. It's interesting, but it doesn't really change the hash brown and gameplay. Actually, you kind of get to it straight away rather than having to shuffle it up the bag.
Earlier today, when I had a Famichiki, I shook it out because I didn't realize there was the tear here thing.
Oh,
because I've just been opening the tape the entire time.
Okay, so I guess it is a pro.
Yeah.
So out of 10, I'd give it.
I think like 6.5 for me.
Yeah, I was thinking 7.5, so we'll give it a 7.
Yeah.
Nice base standard. Obviously, we are cleansing the palate, so we're not too biased. So we're not carrying over the flavor of the last ones. I've gone for the Pocari Sweat large edition, medium large.
Gone for the Aquarius. I think this is like the standard size for it.
Yeah, and it's the cousin of the Pocari. So it's pretty much the same thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think Aquarius has a more citrusy taste to it.
I'll have to take your word for it. I haven't tried it. Maybe I'll do a Ion drink ranking test next.
I have my opinions on the 7-Eleven Aquarius because there is a different one at 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Much more subdued flavor.
Next contender. You have yours in your pocket, I believe.
I do, yes. This one, I think we will give a bit of an extra ranking because they gave us.
Yeah, well, we'll go that towards packaging and presentation.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we have the 7-Eleven hash brown, which was quite easy to find as well.
Yeah.
Bring it a little closer.
It has the 7-Eleven tape they love to put in everything here.
Yep. And again, we've got the tape entry at the top.
But there is a tear part too.
Tear part once again. This is new to me, but apparently it's standard.
No, apparently it's common. I didn't know until now.
To be fair, that was a nice entry there. No shuffling, no messing around.
Yeah.
You look like you got a little bit of shuffle going on.
Oh man,
I'm not feeling too confident about texture. I don't think I've had a 7-Eleven.
No, I haven't. So it's gonna be hard to rank this justly.
But so already, just by appearance, you can tell it's
a bit floppy.
Okay. Okay, let's go for taste.
Yeah. If this were warm, it would be good. Though, I think with taste, we have to bring out the extra stuff they gave us.
Oh, I almost forgot. Oh yeah. So 7-Eleven were the only ones to provide us both
with. We didn't use the oshibori.
Tomato ketchup. Tomato ketchup and a oshibori. Is that what it's called?
Oshibori, yeah.
Oshibori, which is like in Japan, if you're not familiar, you get it before you eat, so you can wash your hands and afterwards. I'm gonna save mine for once we're done.
Fair enough.
But
I do think
you are right. We need to add the ketchup.
They gave it to us. We have to.
That would be screaming in the background. The brown-eared. I've forgotten the name. They were in my last video. Brown-eared bulb. I've forgotten what they're called. I'll write it down. I haven't gotten into this packet properly. There's like two tear points.
I'm feeling a bit iffy on
I have opened it. Okay. It's a bit hard with my microphone not having a clip.
No.
Okay, here we go.
Yours doesn't? I thought you were just
holding it. Nah, mine broke.
Naruhodo.
But it does give me something to do with my hands, which is good for me. Okay.
It's
Oh, you gone a bit messy. You went full out.
Yeah, they gave it to us.
The ketchup's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit like vinegary. It's not Heinz quality, but it's not bad.
As a Canadian, I scoff at you for mentioning an American company right now.
But Heinz is responsible for like some of our best baked beans. So as a British, you know, we get along.
No, I completely agree.
Okay, I finished that one.
Oh, I did as well.
That was a lot smaller.
I didn't want the ketchup to make it soggy.
Easier to eat. I think I'll open my Oshibori now because actually that was pretty greasy. Okay, so rankings on taste.
Taste? I think I want to give it the benefit of the doubt because like we had it cold, right? I want to be fair to it. I think warm, it definitely hits the 7.5 that most hash browns hit in my opinion. But the one I just had,
I think you're right. So taste, if it was warmer, it would be better.
Yeah.
And also you've got the addition of the ketchup.
Yeah. That definitely helps it.
So I think we should be fair to 7-Eleven and give an 8 on taste.
Yeah.
However, on texture, I don't like the smooth potato.
Yeah, it was very smooth.
Too soft, too smooth.
Not the texture I go when I think of hash browns.
Yeah, it was more like literally just battered mashed potato. And the batter on the outside wasn't very granular either. That was very smooth.
Yeah.
And floppy. So texture, I think I'll give it like a 4.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there.
Yeah. Do you want to note these down?
Yeah.
I'll double check we're recording still again. Cool. Still going. Okay. So yeah, what do we go with? 8 taste, 4 texture.
7-Eleven.
Next, grease. Wasn't as greasy as FamilyMart.
No. We said 8, then.
But I do feel like there's a bit of 8-4. But I do feel like there's a bit of grease residue. Oh, look at the size of that dog.
Oh yeah, no, it's an awesome dog.
Hopefully it comes this way. It's gonna smell the Hashu Potaeto.
You
can smell it.
Grease wise. No. So it's called
grease.
Good dog.
Grease wise,
I think it's better than FamilyMart. I'll give it a 5.
Yeah,
personally.
Maybe a 6.
So 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5 sounds pretty good.
And then presentation. It's
pretty
definitely
similar, and it came with the Oshibori and the ketchup.
That's fair.
The lady actually handed it over, so you don't have to find it. So, what did we give the presentation for the other one?
We gave it 7 because it was like, you know, it's bright, colorful, stands out.
Let's say 8.5. So I don't want to give it a 9 because it's the bag.
I mean, the
bag
bag
standard.
Yeah, but the Oshibori really does carry there.
Yeah, so I think it's the same as.
I'll agree with the 8.5.
But because the addition of the Oshibori and the ketchup, we'll give it a little bit more.
Yeah, 8.5 sounds good to me.
Okay.
Next up,
moving on. So
Lawson,
the difficult one.
The one that brought us all the way out here.
So this is not the standard hash brown packaging. Normally in a Lawson's, they have like a little glass cabinet you open yourself and you pull out, and it comes in like a packet with a plastic film on the front so you can see the item. So I don't know, I think
we have to rank the one we have.
Yeah, I'll go with you. So this one doesn't have a tear side, so we are just opening from the top.
We also only have the one because Lawson was difficult, as we said.
So it felt like you were my Samwise Gamgee and I was Frodo.
Yeah.
On an expedition to Lawson, Mordor. So I'm going to snap this in half for us.
Yep, and I'm going to get these set up in advance.
So you good, sir? My half's a little bit bigger, unfortunately.
You're the main face of the channel, that's fine.
Thank you. This one, texture-wise, I'm feeling pretty optimistic.
It's solid. So I like this one.
I have had Lawson's before. So my favourite Konbini is Lawson. And because it took so long and was like actually so troublesome to get, I want to bash it and like hate it.
We didn't cleanse. I didn't cleanse.
Oh, yeah. Good thing I've got you around. Kari's sweat. Okay.
Yeah, the reason I'm here is because Elliot mentioned going to get hash browns, and I said that sounds delicious.
Yeah.
And followed him.
Bro, you're my quest companion.
Yep.
All right. So, we didn't touch chips on the last one, but we'll try this one.
Last one was a bit floppy though, so.
That's a hash brown. Having, despite all the trouble it's caused,
it's crunchy. I like that.
Yeah, it's like the high maintenance princess, but it's worth the challenge. It's the queen of the hash browns, I think, right now.
Yeah.
What are you thinking taste wise?
Taste wise?
You hear that crunch, baby.
Taste wise, it's very good. I think it's a 9 for me.
I'm going 8, so I reckon 8.5 is a very fair score for this.
Keep moving my phone.
So I think there is a possibility to get ketchup with it. Maybe
that we did go to like a very small.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might just be a difference between.
But we have to rank it on what we have. No theoreticals here.
No.
So, yeah, 8.5 tastes pretty good. Texture, man, super crispy on the outside.
This is a 10 for me texture-wise.
Chunky on the inside, the way the potato is supposed to be. Yeah, I'm gonna give this an 8 again. Maybe 8.5. What do you think?
9's right in the middle, because I said 10.
Okay, we'll go 9. 9 sounds like a good score for texture. I agree with that.
I mean, it's like, this is what I want in a hash brown.
Perfect.
Personally, it's not greasy, or if it is, it's like very minimal.
I just think this should be a 9.5.
Grease?
No, for texture.
Okay.
I think I'll move my score up to 9 after that last bite.
Grease? We said less greasy was more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'll give it an 8.
So I swear, like the last few times I've had a Lawson's hash brown, it's been greasier, but this one's really come through. Like Lawson's obviously knew we were coming and concerned with all the effort we've gone through and didn't want to get slandered too much. And yeah, it's not greasy at all. So maybe a 6.
So you're giving it a 6. I'm giving it an 8, so 7.
Yeah, we'll go 7.
And then presentation.
Presentation. We didn't get the ketchup or the oshibori that I think you can get. The bag that we got is the least appealing.
It's the exact same to 7-Eleven, just brown. And
there's no tear side either, though.
That's true.
7-Eleven actually did have the tear piece. Same size. Not much going for it. So it is potential to get more.
I'd say 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sleek. It does have little dye on it and such. It's quite natural looking. So yeah, I think 4 is pretty nice. Pretty fair score.
But this brings us to the last one.
Yeah, I'm gonna squish all of our packets together. Okay. So to our surprise entry, surprise challenger, in the place of my basketball, because they're not actually really a Konbini, we have Mini Stop.
First time I'd heard of it when we just walked by it.
So it is kind of cheating because I wouldn't particularly see these and call them hash browns.
They're like mini hash browns.
But it's what they labeled it as in Japan. So,
I've seen hash browns like that in Canada.
Yeah, wouldn't you normally call them like tater tots or something?
Tater tots, yeah, but I've also seen them referred to as hash browns.
Okay.
Cleanse?
Yep, palate cleanse. So what is it called? Mini Stop?
Mini Stop, yep.
Mini Stop. First one I'd ever seen. I hadn't actually seen a Mini Stop before.
First I'd heard of it. But like, I'm kind of glad we ran into it because to me it's funny.
Yeah,
like,
it was nice.
We thought we were just done with 3. We didn't want to enter another Lawson just because.
For the sake of it.
Yeah.
We've been in like 4 already.
But then we walked by Mini Stop and I'm like, I wonder if that has hash browns.
This one's already clipped on the side. So this should be the warmest, but it's kind of cooled down now. Okay. Wow.
It has an oily taste.
Yeah, I can taste the oil, so I'm thinking like what is it being cooked in. I feel like there's some like meat greases in this one at least.
I mean, we definitely saw the guy hand it off to someone in the back who I assume heated it up.
Yeah, I would imagine it was like a microwave. I didn't see him grill it or nothing, but
yeah, no, it had to have been a microwave. I'm just saying.
This one was the most different, where he did actually hand it to another person, and then they went off, then came back.
Whereas the others are all in like hot cases that they reach into, pull it out, and then hand it to you.
Flavor wise, I thought that was delicious.
Yeah, no, it was really good. I'm
gonna give it a 9.
I'll agree with you there. Flavor wise, it's a 9.
But I do think that's the oil. However, the oil is gonna drop down.
It has the most pronounced flavor.
Yeah. What did we give Lawson's for flavor?
8.5.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. Texture wise, want to give it a close up?
Okay. So it's not perfect like the previous ones. Oh, if I can get it to focus. Focus. There we go. Not perfect.
No, it's very soft.
Yeah, there is a bit of chunkiness to it. But it's close to becoming a bit too mashed.
I'll give it a 5.
For texture. And then the coating's really crispy though.
It is, but the rest of it's really soft.
I'd want to probably give it like somewhere around a 6 or 7. So should we go with 6 in the middle?
Sure. Makes me think of McDonald's fries actually.
Yeah,
with how oily it is. It's not salty like they are, but softness and flavor wise, I'd say it's similar to McDonald's fries.
I agree. So that was taste, texture,
grease.
Grease is quite greasy. I'd give it 3.
I was gonna give it a 2, so 3.5.
2.5.
Right, 2.5. Yep. And this is why you're here. Because you're the face of the channel.
Yeah, we're making a good team right now.
Yeah. Cool. Presentation.
Presentation. It comes in a little pot. And they actually case it in a bag because I was a bit concerned they were just going to hand us to me. But I should have known better, being that we're in Japan. Japan gives you packaging after packaging after packaging after packaging.
You can buy like a big package of something and then everything inside of it will be individually wrapped.
Yeah, I say the packaging's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Pretty standard. I mean, it's different from the others. It obviously doesn't come the same.
It stands out, yeah.
Everything's in nice shareable bite sizes. So if you go on a nice romantic HashBrown tasting date.
Yeah, like right now.
Pretty easy to divvy up and share, unlike the Lawson's one where we only had one. I say presentation is quite high.
I'm going to give it a 9.
Yeah, I was thinking 8, so 8.5.
Sounds good.
And then that's all of them, isn't it?
It is.
Cool. So with the scores, on taste, who is victorious?
Taste, it is 7, 8, 5. Mini stop at a 9.
Mini stop at 9 for taste.
Yeah, and then Lawson and comes in second at 8.5.
Yep.
And then 7-Eleven at 8 and FamilyMart at 7.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting this, obviously, to be a lot better.
No, it's a surprise contender for sure.
I was considering knocking down the flavor because of the oil, but because we got the oil separate category, I think that's pretty fair. What's the next category? Texture.
Texture. At Lawson at 9.5, followed by
big up Lawson.
Yeah, Mini Stop at 6, then FamilyMart at 5.5, and finally 7-Eleven at 4.
Cool. So yeah, Mini Stop and Lawson at the moment are kind of like battling out for like Titan. All these birds are approaching on us now though. I mean, they sensing all the HashBrown.
Yeah. I'll try to get through these faster then. Grease higher was better. Yeah. So that's Lawson at 7. Then
I was gonna try to get them on camera, but sorry. Repeat that, sorry.
Lawson at 7 for Grease, and then we have 7-Eleven at 5.5. Then FamilyMart at 3.5, and finally Mini Stop at 2.5.
Okay, Mini Stop, okay, dropping down. So Lawson kind of seems like the big boy right now.
And finally, we have Presentation at a tie with 7-Eleven and Mini Stop at 8.5, followed by FamilyMart at a close 7, And finally, Lawson at a 4.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it is...
Should I divvy all the scores up? Because the
like
rankings out of 40 for 4 categories out of 10. So, okay, nice. So FamilyMart 7 plus 5.5, 12.5 plus another 3.5, 16 plus another 7, 23 out of 40 for FamilyMart.
Okay.
And 23. And then we have 7-Eleven, taste 8, texture 4, so that's 12, grease 5.5, so that's 17.5, and then plus 8.5, so 19. Yes, 27. Pretty sure the maths is right. If I'm wrong, I'll just change it in post.
I'll just look over it.
Yeah, just believe me. Lawson's, so my favorite. Konbini, that is.
Yeah.
Taste 8.5, texture 9.5. So that's 18 plus 7, which is 25, plus 4, 29. So in the lead so far, Lawson.
I think Lawson takes it.
So I think Mini Stop has a chance right now.
Mini Stop does have a chance. We did give it a 9.
So taste 9, texture 6, so that's 15. Plus grease 2.5, that's 17.5. Presentation 8.5, so 18, 26.
Lawson takes it.
Yeah, so surprisingly, in first place, at no surprise, Lawson is the winner. That's what I was expecting, despite being the most challenging. Then in second place, overall, we have 7-Eleven, which I was quite surprised about.
Yeah.
And then in third place, we've got the surprise contender Mini Stop with 26, just 1 point behind. And then FamilyMart, which I'm a bit upset about because FamilyMart was my OG HashBrown. And if I'm a little bit hangover from Izakaya's, that's the one I go to.
It's kind of my go-to. I mean, it's also right there.
It's there for convenience, but unfortunately on this ranking tier list, it comes bottom at 23.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it.
I mean, they're all still pretty high, to be fair. I think personally, Lawson is my favorite, and I think it is followed by FamilyMart, just as my personal ranking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going all the way to Mini Stop out here.
Yeah, no.
Maybe we should have put convenience as a ranking factor, but we'll save that for the next episode.
Yeah.
I think I'll wrap up on that note. Thank you for coming and
thank you for
joining me on this quest. Yeah, and hope you enjoyed this at home. Tell us what you think about your favorite Konbini, if you have a preference, what your favorite HashBrown is.
Yeah.
We did check out McDonald's, but they don't actually seem to have them in Japan.
Yeah. No, I don't think we checked that thoroughly.
Yeah, maybe they got a morning one.
Yeah, they might have it for breakfast. It's 5:30 almost.
Oh, yeah, alas. Leave a comment, tell me what you're thinking. Like the video if you enjoy HashBrowns, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much.